presents Black Girls in Web3 podcast, hosted by Wanda SUERO, also known as Salty Coffee, Dazzle Daniels, also known as Dazzle D, and myself, ELRUBY Thomas, known as Miss Ruby, Crypto Queen of Harlem, y'all. Tune in weekly as we strive to educate and elevate our community's financial literacy. We bring you professional and expert speakers, share insights from our personal wealth journeys, and introduce workshops and resources to empower you. Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com at P2GNETWORKS TV for an hour of Black Girl Power, where we're shaping the future of finance in Web3. Peace, and see you there. Welcome, welcome. It's our Friday night. Hello, hello. I'm your girl.
Happy
ELRUBY.
Friday.
Yes. Happy Friday, family. How y'all doing?
Hi, Miss Ruby.
Hola.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. So I'm here with the Black Girls in Web3, and today we have a special, beautiful guest on. We have a beautiful M.SPECTACULAR from our amazing
Thank you.
M.SPECTACULAR TBS morning show. I love it. I love it. Oh gosh, I'm just excited. I'm gonna step back though, because this is gonna be an amazing interview, because this young lady is crazy talented. And when I say crazy talented, I mean like that. Okay. So let's get it popping. Gonna go get our sister in. It's Miss Ruby, Miss Dazzle. We have Dazzle D coming on, and of course our girlfriend Salty Coffee. And you know that's me. I gotta go get her. So y'all go ahead and get started. All right.
Hey, Inspec. So while they are
Hey, hi.
handling business and getting their links on, how are you today? It's Friday. Hopefully it's good. One of the things that I wanted to share with everyone is that we met through Stereo app, and you've been on the Stereo app for a while. And in addition to the Stereo
Yes.
app with podcasting, you have your own business, and you are more than that because you're a mom. You have a great significant other.
Yes.
A little bit about the business part. Where you
Okay.
from?
So
Just a summary where you from and how you started in New York City, right?
yes, born and raised in New York City, Brooklyn, New York. Let's point that on the map.
Okay,
My
Brooklyn.
parents are born and raised in Puerto Rico. Had my brother and I, my brothers and I, in New York, and I know New York life. So it's about everybody's selling, everybody's up. There's no time of day that you should be caught sleeping. So Spectacular Custom Design is created and functioned, and two hands is me. Um, Spectacular is what everybody has known me as a stage name for quite some time, early 2000s. I do have two daughters, and I with this business, since everybody knows me as Spectacular, custom design is what I do. So I customize garments, accessories, as you can see here, QR codes, the stickers, um, vinyl, vinyl stickers as well,
Mm-hmm.
and um,
That's a mug, a water bottle.
Let me see.
but I don't know if
Oh,
maybe I need to turn this off.
what happened? You look great. Oh, I see. I see
There,
what you're saying. Oh, that's
A
pretty.
dream
there,
catcher.
That is pretty.
yes,
The
a
dream
screen
catcher.
capture.
Is that an ice mug?
I
That's an ice mug,
It's
so
like a water bottle.
like a cold water bottle.
it
Ah,
can be hot or cold.
that's that.
And
Ah, I like that. It's a
what's between
thermal.
the straw?
Okay.
Yes,
So you
it
I
can
like it because you do merchandising.
become hot.
We gonna need some
Yes,
black girl
and as well as
girl stuff. We gonna need some black girl stuff. I like it. Oh,
customizing,
Oh,
the
those are
bedazzles on the
heels.
shirts
yeah.
and embroidery.
I
So
see.
yes, I have two embroidery machines. They are constantly running. I appreciate everybody's orders. Spectaculars,
Right.
very humble and excited to
All
get
right.
your orders, as well as patches. You're gonna hear like kind of slapstick Velcro.
Oh
Patches.
gosh.
You know, I thought that was creative,
Yeah.
but you
It's
know.
okay. No, I figured it was a Velcro. Oh, sweet. And those are stickers or buttons?
You already know. If
Buttons.
you know this is like the festival that happens
Old
in
school.
Louisville,
That's
the
right.
Spring
Old
Festival.
school
I have been a
buttons.
sponsor for 3 years. And yeah,
I
I
missed that. You've
enjoy
been in where
working
for, you said 2 years or seven? Did you say
sponsor
two? Oh,
sponsor for 2 years. Yes.
for two
You've been
years. Okay.
sponsored for 2 years. That's what's up. I love
I
that.
think I don't know if it's your mic that's,
Yeah.
T-shirts,
yeah.
t-shirts and buttons. Yeah.
No,
Is
no,
that
we were
clear?
saying your mic because you're breaking
I
up.
think it's on your headset or
Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
because you're going in and out.
Maybe
Also,
I'm too far. Okay.
welcome
Okay,
to
there
the.
you go. So
All
stay
right.
till.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to say some of my ladies, I want you guys to pass this. You got to put it out to Facebook because we're no longer on Facebook on this particular platform. If you would like to share it out, just share the link from our YouTube straight out to Facebook for anyone that you would like to be a part of it, and especially in the P2G room, because we want to make sure that people know that we're still here. But unfortunately, we're moving beyond Facebook, and we'll teach you about exactly how to build up your platforms and kind of how to keep your identity in all of this craziness. Because I love what I absolutely, it's weird how all this comes back. Merchandising, your,
Mhm.
your,
Branding. Yeah.
yes. Somebody here knows about branding. I know somebody do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a question. So how did you go from a 9 to 5 into this? Like, how
Yeah.
did you get into this specifically
Okay.
for this design?
For this specific business,
Mhm.
no 9 to 5. This is me wanting to stay home with my daughters, and I was finding a way.
Mm. Okay.
So I
Understandable.
got two embroidery machines. I was doing photography for a while, spectacular images,
Mm.
and that took me away from the girls for the weekends. I was like, I see everybody wants t-shirts for these parties, so let's go.
That's right. That's right. A
Awesome.
lot of people don't realize. So I just wanted to get your word in on this, how you feel about it, because when I'm around New York, you know what I see? I see that we have two cultures, and one is the culture where you have uptown, and that's low income. So when you see shops and stores, you don't see uniformity like you see it
Mhm.
downtown. And I don't think that a lot of our shops, our stores, like our supermarkets, even a lot of people don't even know, even with the bodegas, know about branding that way. They people come in, they're wearing
Right.
whatever. They don't have my Fifth Avenue store on the t-shirt or requirement. You serving me food, but you serving me like you doing it from your house. you know, well,
Yeah.
I'm in the supermarket. The girl she got an apron on and it might say the store name, but nah. But when I got a daughter who works in a major line, my daughter got 5 pieces of uniform shirts. She got two sweaters, two t-shirts, and a hoodie, all
As
that
she
says
should.
Trader Joe's. You get where I'm coming
Yes.
from? Do you know there are people that want her Trader Joe's? It's like, where you get this from? She's like, this is my uniform. I can't give it to you. But now they branding out here like that.
Right.
I've been to a
And
few
that's
Starbucks.
yeah.
I've been to a few Starbucks, and I'm like, what's going on here? Can I put a
Exactly.
logo there? Can I put your
That's right.
name there?
Come
And
on.
I've been going from store to store,
That's
adding
right.
names.
See, what happens is I think that we don't get that kind of training, so that we don't understand the uniformity is not just that we can all look the same. These businesses got to have these employees branding their stuff all the time,
For
Right.
bringing
sure.
people home. I remember, so this is I got it by accident. I ain't gonna lie. I remember
Okay.
one time I used to have a talk show called ELRUBY's Talking Stuff, and someone made me a beautiful hat. And it was our first. It was on my own little talk show on us on YouTube. It wasn't big, but I noticed that the numbers was going up every time, and it said on YouTube, talk show host, YouTube. They went looking for me, and they found my YouTube channel. All because, and I didn't notice it until I was started paying attention. I'm like, people looking at me. It says talk show host. Oh, right. My hat says talk show host. And it has the, where to find me on it. I didn't
Perfect.
know I was branding. I wasn't trying to brand. I just wanted everything I wanted something to show that I had a show. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I got a
yeah, of
show.
course.
Look at me. And that was so
As to,
crazy. Yeah, you
mhm.
guys do this.
As to why I'm only known as M.SPECTACULAR online.
Yes.
Oh no,
Ah,
I knew for a long
get
time that
that.
you did. Yeah. Because
Now,
she has her website on the link on her bio.
huh?
So, I'm curious. I'm like, okay, at least I know someone, because at the university, we're always looking for
Yeah,
someone
face.
to make our shirts and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay.
And the good thing about her brand is that she does have high quality, like t-shirts
Right.
and hats and stuff like that. So I like that.
Ah, okay.
Appreciate
That's
it.
what's up. I was looking at the different brands when making your flyer, and I'm like, what part of this thing am I gonna put on? And I realized that
She
beautiful, it
said,
looks almost
let me
like
have a picture. And
wings.
I was like what?
Yeah,
Her logo,
she's like,
yeah.
I would rather you put my brand up there. It's okay. You can do that. Now, speaking of, I want to make sure we bring everybody into the space. We got our girl, Miss Dazzle D, up in here. You ready, Daz? I know she was on the road and she's driving today. Daz ain't joking. She's working while she working, and she up in here.
Yeah,
Hi, baby. How you doing? I noticed
blessings,
one of your
doing good, doing good.
I noticed one of your favorites because she got a store. Daz got a store. She got sneakers and everything. I was like, how you get sneakers? I want some sneakers.
Nice.
And what's the brand? Royal Money, y'all. Royal got that Royal Money. What's your brand? Daz.
Oh,
How you
that is the brand. Oh, bro, buddy. I was like,
mhm.
she said,
She just said it.
Yeah, we're
sorry.
talking to you.
You talking to you? So my thing is when I go to her page, I see a lot of that. That's the whole thing. I don't have a lot of places where I go to websites, and I mean, Salty Coffee has a really strong one. I'm working on ours. I'm like, dang, I feel like we got to figure out our brands, like what we really are. I got to figure out the education brand. How do you brand education? Our type. And so I'm working on mine. We're gonna.
My greatest suggestion with that, like, it's just like it starts with like saying, because that's always what's memorable, like in relation to your niche. Like as far as like my brand, I call it like hood nerd apparel. But I took like different sayings and the lingo in that niche, and then that's how I created the brand. So like, as far as education, just catchy slogans, and I wear it. We just need to wear our own stuff. These corporations ain't paying us to wear.
Yeah, it's the truth. Look, that's where I was like, I want a pair of Royal, I want a pair of Royal Money sneakers. I got to get the ones with the good insoles. I got to fit me. And that now we have a young lady who does that. She does the branding. She makes she actually brings that to businesses, and I'm loving it. All of this is teaching our community that our brand matters, especially because it matters when it comes to people
Right.
who appropriate our culture. When it comes to our community, see these things and they want to take it mainstream without us. Oh, they just come through the hood one time and all of a sudden they got a new bright idea.
For sure.
But
And if
we not
you like
wearing.
it, somebody else is gonna like it. Like if you think it's cute, it's catchy, it's fly, somebody else is gonna think the same thing. Because
Exactly.
like people like, oh, why can I? Somebody gonna like it. Do you like it? Then there's somebody else that's gonna like it. There are cultures and communities around all kind of stuff. So be brave enough just to be you.
That's right. That's what's up.
Right.
Yep.
Can you take us through your ordering process? Like, how does that work? You heard me? Spectacular?
What? Okay, me.
Yeah. That's fact.
Okay, so you can either message me directly,
Uh-huh.
or you can go to the website spectacularcustomdesign.com.
Ooh.
Spectacularcustomdesign.com. And there you will find a shop. You can browse. Anything that you see there can be personalized and customized to you and what you're looking for. And if
So
something doesn't, and if you go um to the start here, there is a link to a
mhm.
catalog. And whatever there you feel like, oh, like I'm in between a size, I can
Mm.
size it up.
Oh,
So
okay.
I sew, I
Is this you?
embroider.
Yeah, that's her.
Yes,
Is that you? Yes. Okay.
yes.
I'm just showing off, y'all. That's it. See, just want to make sure
Yes,
everybody sees this is why I was like, oh my God, what part of what she sent us to put into that? I was like, well, what part am I gonna put? Everything is so cute and I can't get it in there. And then I realized the wings were exactly what it is. The spectacular
The
custom
logo,
design,
yeah.
that logo. Yeah, that was what it was. And
yes.
I want folks to know this is definitely about supporting our community of creators. It's what we do.
Thank you.
You're actually helping people to build their brand, to develop their
Yes.
brand, and
Start
that's
Right.
important.
advertising yourself before you advertise somebody else's last name.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
have an idea, I bring that idea to life. I don't mind if you take that idea and execute it elsewhere, but if you start here with me,
Right.
I'm excited.
Yes, 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 yes. So see,
Mhm.
this is what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So yeah,
Does
Take a look.
do
there
the
you
wings
listen.
represent anything in particular on the
Yeah.
logo?
Um, freedom of me doing what I want, how I like it, and
Mm.
adding a
Perfect.
spark to everybody else. So it's like, yeah, pretty much that.
Go to shop,
I'm
Miss
heading
Ruby.
there.
Yes.
I'm
So
going.
anything
I'm
you see there
going.
can be customized, embroidery, screen print, print and
Mhm.
press.
Ooh,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love embroidery.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yes, yes. What this denim jacket, what is that? What
That's
kind of
just a customized jacket, a James denim jacket.
uh-huh.
I
Ooh.
applied
Oh,
those
that's beautiful.
the sequins to the back,
Uh-huh.
and I do the personalization
This
whatever
was
you desire.
120.
Huh?
This was only 120.
She has the
Yes.
jacket for sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
I'm digging this. I'm gonna be honest. I actually wanted a denim. I have a thing for denim, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I have a few in stock, so let me know your size and let's get to work.
Yes, no, no, no. You trust and believe we will because I wanted to have our P2G logo on the back
For sure.
of one of
Okay.
our a denim jacket. I love denim. And so I've had hoodies,
Hmm.
we've had t-shirts. I have a polo. We have a work polo now. And
Okay.
it's
Nice.
embroidered. But I love this. I love this gold. What is this, by the way?
Sequence,
It's the
Sequence.
sequence.
like
Okay.
the little.
Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. She's got wings, y'all. It's got wings.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That's what's up.
So that's the shape
Size
of
it.
it.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's catch out. Let's see what other products that you carry. I'm really
for sure.
excited about this, and I like the little the goodies, the drinks and stuff. I want to make some for
Oh
my
yeah.
family because we have a family event, and I was looking for someone who
Okay.
does this. I'm
Nice.
digging. I'm digging. This
Whatever
is
you like on
definitely.
it can be done, or you can purchase it as is.
And I'm just letting let y'all know right now. Um, not for nothing. I'm not letting anybody know this is not a discount. This is just right pricing for what you
Right.
do. I was like, I've had people, oh, it's $50 a mug. I'm like, well, that's not my budget because I
Right.
need 20 mugs. You know what I'm saying? I need 20
Right.
mugs. We got to work on a decent, but and I would rather go with
For
instead
sure.
of talking you down, seeing something that gives me an option for bulk, seeing
Right.
something.
Yes.
That gives me says, well,
Okay.
if I got $300-400, I could get about 8 t-shirts out of that. Ta-da!
Oh, for
Done.
sure.
12 teas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just what gets me is that
I
I've
do
worked
keep
with
my
several people.
prices reasonable because I rather do a
Ah,
lot of little than to have like the sparingly every here and there, like that
mhm,
$200
mm.
piece. Like,
Right. I mean, it's just I think some people don't realize that one, you want repeat business. I think both. I think we think having more customers as opposed to the highest paying. I'm like, well, you can have $1 million customer, or you can have millions of $1 customers. How would you like it?
but of course, there are additives. You
No,
will be paid for
absolutely. Oh
addition
yeah,
to what is
absolutely.
Yeah.
there, but for
It's like
sure,
whatever it is
like
that
the
you
price
get.
is what it is.
Exactly, exactly. I love it. They're so cute.
Mhm.
I bet back in the day, buttons were the thing. Remember that? Recent
Those
They
what
are the
still
kind?
small
are.
ones.
They who still
They're
are?
still different
The
sizes.
buttons, they're still
They
hitting
Oh,
for
are.
this generation. Yeah.
really?
They
They
are.
like to put it on
Yes.
their backpacks. They like to put it on their
On their
Okay.
hat.
canvas strap. Yeah.
Ah. Well,
Hmm.
you just look. I got a bunch of summer events coming up. I know we got to
Yeah.
put some things on the
And
table,
you could
and
get them by the bucket, so you can check
she
the
said you
pricing
can
there.
get them by the bucket. I love it.
You see the little bucket thing? Yeah,
That's
just
what's
like that,
up.
that little jar.
This little jar. Oh,
Yes.
I
And
love it.
that's important, like when you're doing events and stuff, just to have little momentums, little reminders, because people remember they'll remember you, like look down like,
Yes.
oh yeah, and they'll thank
I
you.
love
So
that.
it's
Hmm.
definitely good for any business.
Yeah.
And
Me,
Buttons
exactly.
are
Brand
so
yeah.
new
this
year.
this is so funny. Before I even put my stuff out for the public,
Hmm.
it was just for me. I didn't want mass produced anything. He was like, you got. I'm like, no, I don't want you looking like me. I don't want you in my stuff. But
Right.
I mean, there's all
I
kind
love it.
that box mass produced stuff. No.
Hola, baby.
Hmm.
We got some love in the house. They asked if we on Discord. Actually, we do have a Discord. I'll be sharing with you. We're building the Discord currently. If you're the type of person that would like to support that, come on and help us build the P2G Discord because it's new for us.
Hmm.
I'm not
Thank you.
kidding. I'm learning how to build Discord. I'm on many on other people's,
Right.
but we're just learning how to utilize Discord, and it's so fun. It really
So
is fun.
we're gonna work wonderfully from here forward because
Oh,
trade for trade here.
yes, yes,
Right.
yes, yes. We love that. We love that.
Hmm.
Aside from the designing and customizing designs for people, you also have a talk show on Stereo app. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
more about how that works. And every morning from 6 a.m. to God knows when
No.
is
We try to stick
amazing.
for 2 hours.
I'm
So
about to say,
Okay.
PBS
and
and
thank you, because Miss Ruby be late sometimes.
Mhm,
But I
mhm.
love the talks. I swear, whenever I could get in, I'll
There
be
are a
like,
few shows.
"Y'all blow
Yes.
me
There are a few shows
away."
that come right on after us where we're just like, yes, we hit the spot. We
Yes,
got a good spot.
yes. I was
So
like,
tell
I'll
us
be
a little bit more
trying to
on how
get in
you
it tomorrow.
started that.
They're
Yeah.
live on the Stereo app. Been there since 2020, since the beginning of the Stereo app, the opening, promoting my business. Right now, TBS, which is Truth Beneath the Surface, is on the panel with myself. We are, couple, we live together now. We did meet on the app. And we've been
Awesome.
on the show um, for already a year, since April.
Hmm.
From Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern. We'll be there on the Stereo app with your interaction, and we have some polls, and we have such a good time there. Do you want me to play a song from the show?
Yes. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, she has their own. They have their
Girl,
own.
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
So big love and shout out to the people who have collaborated with us and those who interact with us on a daily. Man, from Livewire to the Neverminder, Project Pook has given
Project
us,
Food.
my gosh, let me tell you, countless songs because of his inspiration to our silly and funness in the morning about food, about subjects, about our mistakes, about our like funny or like so locomotive in the morning, but we get the people going and people are like there with our show and interacting. We love and appreciate it. So we go through all topics. But for sure, we're
Absolutely.
going to talk about the condiments, and that's on Concord grape jelly.
I love it. Because I'm loving on that Concord. Don't start.
For sure. Do you hear it?
And you have a no, you have a couple.
No.
We can't
Okay.
hear it. No.
If it's on your computer, you could share it and I'll put it in. You can share it in here. Just hit the
Yeah.
share.
Okay, let's see if I can find that there.
Yeah,
But let
it's
me
gonna
see if
say
you can
share
listen.
screen. I got you. I'll put it on. Don't forget to put the sound with it so it can share with the sound. All right, one more time. Oh, it's not doing it. You
Okay,
gotta hit
it's
the
okay. I'll
stereo.
send it over to you.
Oh, thank you. I will play it. I will play it. Love it, man. That's what's up. So
Because
today,
it's a couple of them, right? It's like 3 of them that, that you
The
actually play.
songs?
Yeah,
Oh no,
of
I
the morning
play
show.
them throughout the week. I play each like different ones, but there's one
Okay.
or two main ones that I always like make sure it's in
Yeah.
rotation at least once or twice in the week. Yeah, let's take this on board. I'll send it to
that's
you.
what's up.
Sorry, Miss Ruby. Go
And
ahead.
then
Oh no, no, I was just looking for you. I was actually hoping to get them on that you see your stereo. I'm like, I just don't know what your stereo link is. So
um M
what's your
underscore
stereo
spectacular.
underscore? Oh, underscore. See, I did it the wrong way.
Yeah. M
I put it.
underscore spectacular. Any and every platform, that's how you will find me.
Okay.
If it
There
doesn't
she
allow an
go.
underscore, it's no underscore. Oh, look at me, how cutie.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm already
I love those
following.
avatars for real.
I do
Click
too.
That's
on
I
click on
you
really
get to
the
do so much.
episodes. Oh,
Yeah.
it's probably private.
It might be. Oh, that mess is messed up. And it might be because I'm not logged in. This is so Stereo app happens to be a mobile app. It will give you a little bit, kind of like a little taster, a teaser, but you got to download the app. They're not joking. They want everybody to be able to use the app from in the app and get on. It
Right.
is so worth it. You have a ball. It's like having your favorite radio station, but you get to comment. You get to actually be in the space
Yes. I
and
love that it's
talking.
so interactive. And this is what
Yes.
keeps me there because we get to have the audience participate in live time. Not
Ooh.
reading comments, but you hear their energy, and that's like
Thank you. Come
the
on.
best.
Go ahead, sis.
Is there
Lead
anything
me
Right.
that
with
gets
it.
us going? And we're just like, oh man, it's so good.
And it's so crazy because some of the comments that are left, some people would just come through and just totally bomb your show. And it just makes it, for me, it makes me laugh because I'm like, you see how the
Yeah,
energy is? They just want to have something to say over here. I
And
love it.
for
some of
real.
them are just people. Oh, excuse me. Some of them are
But
just people that know them,
yeah.
and for a long time. And the fun thing about stereo app is that most of the people know each other from there. But you
Yeah.
had an event recently with the A&M group that
Yeah.
you participated on promoting your
The
business over
stereo
there. Tell us a little
palooza.
Right.
bit the Stereo Palooza. Tell us a little bit about that.
Stereo Palooza.
Yes.
Ah.
So the stereo palooza is going to be held once a year. This year is happening twice because it was such a great time in February. We
Okay.
met numerous people from the stereo app, and we had such a great time. N- All great energy. Um, we had performances live on stage
Mm, mm. Okay.
at a theater, and they went on stage. They performed at their like best because
Wow.
some of them were just there for the first time ever performing.
Right.
Wow. Really?
And
That
they
is
got
so
to take that
amazing.
footage of themselves performing on stage for the first time. And yeah, I'm
And just
such
be like,
blessing
it's
to have
blowing
like that
up.
opportunity to meet everybody
Yeah.
and like hear their new
Their
music and the first
voices.
time they even like
Mhm,
make the
mhm.
music and they're in person. I was in the front row. You would hear me throughout every video, like, let's
She was like, "I
go,
was jamming, let's
knowing
go."
lyrics
That's what
and
it was.
everything.
Oh, I
That's
see.
right. And I was
She
like,
said,
and
"I
that's not
give
Concord
it."
grape jelly.
I love
So the A&M Palooza is similar to the 420 experience in
Yeah,
Colorado with Dazzle.
Dazzle.
Tell us a little bit more about who presented and
Right,
how did Concord Jelly sponsorship help the A&M Palooza
right,
while you were over
yeah.
there?
Okay, so Spectacular Custom Design is the one who went and sponsored.
Ah,
Right,
We love
right.
like throwing out there that's on Concord Grape because there are many people who don't care for Concord Grape jelly. And TBS was like, listen, it's
mm-mm.
Concord Grape jelly over everything. So listen,
Yes.
let's fill days where TBS and M.SPEC in the morning is gonna have a jar of freaking jelly, okay? It's gonna
I can't wait for the giveaway. I can't wait till we
so
get the giveaway.
spectacular custom design. We sponsored the bags, the goodie bags for the go. So we put the Palooza brand up
Mhm.
there. I should have brought one upstairs. Now who does my
Oh,
office?
okay.
But we had a tote bag. I created a tote bag with the logo and gave it as a gift for everybody.
Nice, very good. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm loving it because you have more people who want to bring people from unboxing. I love it. I call it the unboxing. When we get out of the boxes and off the avatars and get together and be real in our space and be jamming and the energy is high. And it's like it's not just stuff we do. I keep telling people we ain't about talk. It's not just about the talk. This is supposed to
No,
take us in the world to do
so
something
much
together.
more.
And
Yeah.
it's so like
Exactly.
refreshing and rejuvenating. Like when I used to be in the MLMs, like I couldn't understand why they were having these events, but those meetups and really re-tapping in is so necessary just to keep going in this space.
That's the truth. It is the truth. That keeps our energy rolling. Okay, there you go, baby. So that keeps the energy rolling and it makes sure, see, we're all on this path to getting something done. It keeps it real for us. We see our tribe in real, real time. I'm not going to lie to you.
Real
Since coming
time.
to stereo and being on, I've found more people in common with me in at distances than I have in my closer spaces. And it's not to say, I live in New York. You know how New York is, baby. We out here. We out here. But finding your tribe in New York can be very difficult because people got a certain attitude out in New York. Okay. You got to qualify. It's like we be ganged up, y'all. Groups be ganged up. Everybody be kind of
We be
off to
on the
their
go.
own. And the fact that, and it's constantly, yeah, it's like if you ain't doing something all the time, I'm like, okay, well, we still need to get together. One of the reasons I love doing summer events is because it's a time to come to have the street party. You know what I'm saying? Block party time, invite everybody
Mhm.
out, get the grills out with everybody and find out who's doing what. We do I love how we do the different vendors get to come out, put they stuff out, services and programs. The politicians are real good about getting all that stuff in front of us. But anyway, that we're there. It is something to attract people to your message, to what's local. You know what I'm saying? They now see me, somebody they may not find online. But I got plenty of people all over the country. Ain't that crazy? Got plenty of people in the program all over the country, but my neighbors,
For sure.
they got to see my brand and be like, "What's that? What is that?" Yeah, it's what I be doing.
For sure.
There we go. So, are we ready? My thing is got a question. Speaking of events, we ain't skipping. We had an amazing event recently. Salty Coffee Show. Did a
Okay.
little. She did a little poetry jam. And I heard you entered, mama. You did a little poetry,
Oh,
Miss
wait, 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 wait.
Amsterdam?
Oh,
You did
yes,
a
yes,
little
yes, yes. Me,
poetry?
me, me.
Ah,
Yes, I did.
okay. So she be like that. She be producing as well.
She was
Okay.
nervous, but
Oh,
she did a
well,
phenomenal job.
right. Okay. Yeah, well,
She
I'm
came
gonna
very
Yes,
close to
I
the
do
winner.
I
poetry
hope you
just
don't
for the
mind.
fun of it. And
So, I hope you don't mind. We
Seniors
gonna
was
do a
like,
present. We gonna
I'm
present you.
We're
giving
gonna
answer,
play it
right?
because it'll resonate with a lot of people.
That
All
was
right.
a good one to send.
All right. So let's
Yeah.
Surprise.
get it popping.
Um, oh,
Meow. You ready? Are you ready, ladies? Let's get it popping. This is M
yeah.
Spectacular 10 Surprise. I'm looking forward to this.
In a kitchen filled with dreams and delight, I sought a cookie to savor with all my might. But alas, my hopes were soon to be dashed, for the cookie bin held a secret unmasked. With anticipation, I opened its lid, imagining sweetness, a treat to forbid. But to my dismay, what did I find? Sewing accessories, not cookies of any kind. Needles and threads, buttons and pins, lay where cookies should have been. My cravings for sweetness quickly turned sour, as disappointment consumed me in that hour. Oh, how my taste buds longed for a treat, yet all I found was a sewing retreat. The cookie bin deceived, a trickster it played, leaving my taste buds unfulfilled and betrayed. But life surprises, they often unfold in ways we least expect, stories untold. And though my cookie craving remains unfulfilled, I'll savor the sweetness in lessons distilled.
I'm all for generational trauma, which is why my future kids will continue to not see cookies in the cookie tin, but they will see flour and or sewing materials. But this is also old school. I think kids nowadays aren't going to the supermarket to buy butter cookies, but they're buying Oreos. Let the trauma continue.
Love it. Love it. This year, we had a lot of good people this year.
Yes.
With amazing poems.
I remember this poem. I was like, you know, you made me mad. You made me so mad when you said,
No.
because I've been there. That's my
I know.
grandmother's house. You know them butter cookies? You be Danish butter cookies? You be begging for them. Like, man, grandma, can I have some? My grandmother played the worst joke on me. It was sad because she was getting tired of me asking until she said, well, go ahead and have one. I get in there and I was like,
go get it.
I'm like, what? Oh my God.
Speaking of recycling, right? Because those were our storage bins.
Yep, they were.
You know.
Thank you. Those delicious cookies, because you know we already ate them. Christmas is over. So now here I am in February.
And I do it still. And here I am sewing, being guilty of using these tins.
Yeah, poor kids. Yeah, poor kids. I love that little break-in.
You're welcome.
The little break-in with the guy. I love it. So they're going for Oreos. So for me, I like to. So I've gotten so much into cookies. I bake occasionally. I will bake some cookies, and my husband will come in and be like, "Where they at?" Because he could smell it. He'd be like, "Where they at? Where they at?" I'm like, "It's up there. It's up there." He's like, "Up where?"
Oh, man.
It's on the refrigerator, in the tin. They going, girl. They going. I'm not going to lie to that man. When he gets there, it's going to be empty. You took too long. You took too long. I'm not just a baker. I'm a cookie monster. Cut it out. But we have a lot of fun around here. We do. I realize.
Used to me baking.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
He goes and he puts a candle for me to have in the workspace. And he forgets about it. I'm thinking he forgot that it was a vanilla flavor. He comes back down and he's like, "What are you baking?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, my love." Like,
that's the candle you gave me. Exactly. Now everything smells like vanilla cookies.
I was like, "I'm baking tomorrow."
Yeah. Don't disappoint. You know, I can only just imagine the look on his face. It's so funny. I've actually never seen this man, but I can totally envision what he looks like sometimes when he's mentioning certain things. And I'm like, boy, he look like one of my brothers. I could tell. Just be all up into his food. And it's funny because we grew up around, today we were having a little discussion. I want to throw out a little bit of what y'all talked about. Remember that Bustelo we were talking about? That we know that Bustelo. We know that. I was like, what the hell is what was it? 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock. So,
8 o'clock versus 8 o'clock coffee.
I'm like, versus Bustelo.
I'm sorry, Bustelo all day long.
I'm like, you just said that's like saying water versus grape juice. What's wrong with you? You can't give those two as a comparison. 8 o'clock. I say it's 8 o'clock somewhere. We don't even drink coffee. It started at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it better be Bustelo because you tired. You want something that's gonna hit you and make you wake up just from smelling it. Shoot. So it's something. I love it. You guys keep it moving. Y'all don't just keep it moving, but you keep it interesting. I mean, I'm always, and it's so weird. I come through sometimes. I'll just tap the button and be like, just some hearts, just some hearts. I can't be on because I got 2 minutes to my show.
Thank you.
And it's so weird.
She's gone.
And
so
just the energy that you guys create has been so. I mean, it's just it's important to the day.
Thank you,
and thank you, Salty Coffee, who taught me how to use my stereo like a radio in the morning. I don't have to put nonsense in my, worldly nonsense into my ears. I've got stereo for that, and I can pick which one. I got
Yes,
people I like. Some people I know. I ain't got to
a
listen
lot of
about worldly
shenanigans
problems I ain't got
happening.
nothing to do with. Yeah, you know. And I'm meeting some amazing
Hmm.
people. You guys are awesome. Are you still in New
Yes,
York, or are you
thank you.
remote from? Don't tell us where you at exactly, but I'm just saying, are you still in the New York area,
No,
or
no, no.
you
So
moved?
I did move from New York to Virginia, and my
Oh, you
license
a
started
Southern
here.
girl. Oh, Sookie Sookie.
Yes,
Okay.
now I am.
Yeah.
7 months in,
Okay.
and I'm loving every moment with him. So, yeah, I'm making it work
I'm
here with
so
him.
happy for you guys. I really am,
Thank
because
you.
relationships they're amazing, and when you build them from a distance and then you come together, you guys are in a space together. You're getting to know each
Yes.
other, and I'm really really proud of y'all. There's a lot of people who are like,
Thank
I ain't
you.
trying to be in no relationship with nobody. You gotta be right here. I
Four
don't know
hands
you.
are better than our two. Four
Yes,
hands better than our two. And
yes,
that's what I was saying all the time. Like, what's going on? Like, we have two extra hands. Like, why
yes,
didn't you ask me? Because we're
right.
so used to doing things ourselves. We're like, we could be more productive. Like,
Yes,
let's go.
and you're building. You guys are building together. I love that, because you
We
individual
are.
builders come together
Absolutely.
to make something big happen. And I look forward to seeing so much more. So do not get it twisted. You're gonna hear
For
from me
sure.
like this week about the summer stuff, because we need to get some stuff on the rack. I
Yes.
got to get some new stuff on the rack for the
Yeah.
summer.
We gotta get that Discord happening. We
Yes.
gotta get that.
Yes. Thank you for the Discord
This
idea,
website.
whoever
Yes,
it
we
was.
gotta get
Yes.
that.
I'm really excited. So we have a huge website called P2G
Yes.
Networks, and everyone's got room. I want your stuff there. I want your store there. Just like my Dazzle store, I want your store there. I want all of our stores to be there like a gigantic mall you can find everybody. No more
For sure.
searching everywhere. We're not Amazon. We're the next best thing.
Right.
We do the
There
next
you
best
go.
thing. That's right.
A one-stop shop for it all. So you get all your
Seriously.
branding right here. Get your royal
Get
money over
merchandise.
there.
That's what I say. Merchandise.
Yeah.
Represent the
Get your
brand.
classes happening,
You're gonna figure out how to make it all
and
from
every other guest you have
coffee.
here.
You gotta come to class,
That's right.
learn that Canva, how to make your brand, and then we get this printed up, put on some
Oh yeah.
sneakers and some clothes. You know what
Don't
I'm
get
saying?
lunch tips with salty
Come to
coffee.
class. See, this
Did
is
you
what
have
You are
any
inspiring,
challenges?
girl. I was like,
yeah.
I want to get to that VR. I want to get to that VR and get going with
Ooh.
you.
Oh,
Working out, working out. That's right.
Hmm.
I
I'm
had a
trying to get
question. How was have you faced any challenges with the business from
yeah.
for transitioning from New York to Virginia, or
Yeah.
because TBS has a good networking system probably already in Virginia, did it
Mm,
make the business even bigger?
Okay, so the transition slowly but surely. I do have
Okay.
to transition like main paperwork, but I'm embroidering. I'm still making my stickers. I'm still making t-shirts. I'm
Okay.
still making hats. Like things are going. So yeah, I want to make sure that everything in New York is clear and cut, and we could just move on with no hesitation. So making sure like all of
Awesome.
that is good to go. But my action of making things happen is still going. Yeah.
And I definitely wanted to let Miss Ruby and Daz know that I do want to re-invite you with TBS, because TBS is in trucking,
For sure.
and we have
Yes.
great people in trucking. So it would be really nice to re-invite you both as a business
Absolutely.
partners that you are, and in your relation.
For
I'm
sure.
so happy for you. I know every morning I'm working
Thank
out.
you.
So that's why I can't
Mhm.
really leave messages on any of my talks. So it's either I'm working out, or doing something, right?
Somebody's
But
preparing for their day. Yeah.
yeah. How do you prepare your talks with TBS? Like, how do you do this once a
yeah.
week, or do you do this on the fly? How does that
Right.
work?
No, we are on the go. So
Okay.
sometimes like we are doing a lot during the day. Um Most of the time when he drives, which he's not actively driving all the time as he did before because he got a different position in like what he's doing. And he is able to browse and check out some news, some update in sports. That's all right there and then the news and sports. As for like the clips we play, this is our browsing And what's bothering M.SPEC, which is not really bothering me, which is just fun, is
Yeah. How many
basically like
segments
the
do you
fun
have?
silly news. So we
Say that one
do
more time. I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last thing she said. Was what? The last part,
I
which
don't know
was
where
what's
I got
bothering
paused.
M.SPEC.
What's bothering M.SPEC is not really what's bothering M.SPEC, is
Mhm.
like what I find silly and like, whoa, like I can
Okay.
exaggerate this.
Got it. Got
And
it.
that is just random clips and news updates that I get off the fly. Like I get a morning update, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And
Right.
I'm reading like right there. Like this
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
what just hit the market right now. So
Right.
I'm playing things that are, you're gonna hear them tomorrow or later in the day, but I got it at 5 a.m. and I get
That's
to
what's
read
up.
it and let you know like this is happening. Or like the clips is just something fun and silly or something I feel really passionate about. So, and then we get on to the manosphere moment, which is like, brace yourselves, here comes the red pillar.
Oh no.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
hilarious in the
Here
morning with
to
some of the
trigger your
topics.
day. And
That's what's
it's
up.
not really triggering, it's just you have to understand
Exactly.
perspective
Mhm.
in any
Yeah.
situation. And sometimes it just makes people uncomfortable, but uncomfortable brings great conversation
Yeah.
and better
Right.
I
understanding
gotta agree.
to somebody
I gotta
else's
agree.
perspective of life.
You know.
We then go, the polls are getting tricky and we want to go and talk about food.
Yeah.
If not, we're talking about music.
I love that you guys do the polls. I'm like, I've been hitting them polls every time. Pat, pat, that one. And some of them I look at like, I can't even
So
make a decision.
grateful.
I'm like, I can't even make a decision.
Your,
Either neither of
your
them or
hardest
both of them.
decisions are made in the morning right there.
Exactly.
The rest of the day should be easy.
She's like, is she trying to make us think first thing in the morning?
Yes, they are. They're
Yes, they
trying to
are.
get us hungry.
Exactly. I'm always hungry when I leave that place.
I
I say,
can't. I can't.
We
I
love
gotta.
it.
I have an 8 o'clock show, and I'm thinking I have not eaten yet. Why am I? And at 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8, at some point I'm gonna listen to their show and be like, "What am I gonna eat?" And boom, my phone is gonna ring off, and it's time for the show. I can't eat. I can't eat. And I'm like,
No
"Oh,
way.
it's so bad."
We're multitasking. Like
I,
we said, four
yes,
hands better than two.
I was gonna say, I
He
thought it
brings
was
me
the cutest
food while
thing.
we're on the show.
Yes, exactly. I heard you say that. He's like, I said, so what happened just now? She was like, you didn't even bother to stop and give me a kiss or nothing. You just dropped me, brought me food, and you left. And I was trying to envision that, and I'm going,
She's such a
what
New
in
Yorker,
heaven's
though.
name? I love it. I absolutely
I'm
love
being
that
serious.
energy. I didn't know he was a
I want to
trucker.
embrace and love you.
I
You're
know,
gonna
I
feed me
know.
right now. He walks
But
right in through that door, and I'm like,
isn't it great? It's like, and he
"Where
comes
you
through
going?"
like a
Like
wind.
this.
He was the food wind that came through. He blew in, fed you, and left.
And I was like, "Wait
Honey,
a second,
be
trust
grateful
me."
because those days
So
can
grateful.
neither slow to stop. And I don't think what happens is I think that it gets to be commonplace that you recognize that he was gone and you let him know, you don't run up out of here without kissing on me because I want to
Oh.
kiss on you. Because I want to kiss on you.
You just got a whole plate
Denying
of
me.
food in front of me. I'm gonna love
Dude,
you real quick.
that was an instant heart puller. It was like, and then you turn around
I
and go get
know.
that embrace, and he gone. It's like, wait a
And
minute.
I'm like, wait a
Love you, baby. Gotta go
second.
work. Let's go make this money now. So he's a truck driver, right?
Yes,
Oh my God. I think that's
yes.
amazing.
He is
First of
interesting.
all, I have the greatest respect for our truck drivers. Just so much respect.
Yes.
Just coming from family,
Mm.
person I come to call family, being a part of teaching me how to grow in this financial literacy world. And this brother was there every night, 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? We had a team meeting every night at 11 and we would rock out. It's so funny because we would rock out. The Zoom would turn. Everybody had the free Zoom. So it turned off at 40 minutes and everybody pop back on. And we were doing that till 1 in the morning just to help encourage people, train each other, and get familiar with goal setting, positive mindsets. I'm really excited because I want to bring that back. And this
Right.
gentleman he literally bought himself out of his truck. I didn't know he was in the truck. He kept showing up on Zoom in a box. And I'm like, with dim lighting. And I'm like, this was in 6 months. And I'm like, where are you, my brother? What's wrong? I'm like, what's happening? Are you in jail? I thought he was in jail. I'm like, is he doing this from jail? Can they do that? He was like, no, Miss Ruby. He thought he laughed because he was like, yo, Miss Ruby, I drive a truck. So I'm on the meeting. I'm in the back. I do long distance. And I kept thinking, he's the reason why my neighborhood doesn't have to worry about food, doesn't have to worry about major supplies. Why the shelves where there are people in what's called food deserts. In Brooklyn, there are food deserts. You got to literally get on a bus to go get some food a ways and then bring all that stuff back or have a car. Most people in Brooklyn ain't driving like that. But I learned what food deserts were. They are places where people can't get supplies in. They don't have retailers that are able to keep up with the price of the shipping and stuff. And that our truckers now, I mean, I think we got the biggest example of that whole trucking importance of the logistics people, like our truckers during the pandemic. Because when they said we're talking about supply chain, we're talking about them.
Right.
Yep.
Talk to me. And
Has that been a challenge for you, that he's driving all the time and you're concerned?
Yeah.
Like, do you get concerned sometimes? No.
We pray each and every day, and we make sure it's a proper greeting. So carry on with your work.
That's right.
Awesome.
We never look into a negative thought. We just make sure we, show must go on. You're ready. I'm ready. Cool. Let's go. That Maryland bridge drop, that was usually his route. And he changed up a position, and we got the call from one of the ladies who was driving, and she's like, we can't go over that bridge. Like, there's a halt to that bridge.
Right.
And in lifetime, she was there present. Any earlier, it could have been another driver we knew. So very fortunate and grateful for where God has us.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right.
So no worries. Just
thank you.
Let God and let go.
Yes, honey.
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
Beautiful.
I love that, because I think a lot of people live in worry, and it causes so much unnecessary, undue stress. Honey, we got one day at a time. Don't know when we coming back and what's going to take us. So therefore, like you said, put a prayer on it and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. We got to live our love every day today. We can't waste time. We can't put it off, and won't get it back. So guess what? We can do the most with it. Let's do the most now.
Know for your plan.
Speaking of which, I got your theme song. Let's go, girl.
Let's go.
I'm digging this.
Be a little tricky. Oh, them poles be a little tricky. Oh, them poles be a little tricky. Oh, them poles be a little tricky. Oh, go. It's 6 in the morning, and now we up talking about food with you. So hungry. We put them poles up, then we make you choose.
Hey.
Let's talk about a little food with TBS. Let's talk about a little food with M.SPEC. If we talking about fries, choose the sauce. If we talking about meat, be sure to pause. Cause you know the citations don't stop. Still going down. I just wanna talk food with you, baby. On the stereo channel. This message is brought to you by the TBS and M.SPEC Morning Show. Sponsored by Spectacular Custom Design and Concord Grape Jelly.
I love it.
Big shout out and big love.
Oh, yes.
Project
Pook. I'm digging it. We got to get with Project Pook, because I've been trying to get a theme song for about a year now, and I'm loving that. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Get him inspired, and he'll be right there.
I will be hooking up. I'll be hooking up with Pooh. We're going to connect with that brother
For
because
sure.
man, woo,
I love
Oh
it.
yeah,
that
he
was
got
hot.
it.
I heard that one for the first time. I think I got y'all first thing in the morning, and it was like I got up really early. Don't ask me why this old woman body of mine is getting up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm like,
Well,
why can't we
no.
sleep? Why can't we? 'Cause I guess my body goes, because M.SPEC and TBS about to come
Yes, this
on.
is on my
Wake up. Wake up.
with some
They're missing
donut
a good
talk.
show.
She's like,
They're
get your
missing a
tail
good
up. You got to get on your show. I'm like, I have so much fun. And when I can catch them early, I have actually just sat that sucker on there. I was like, wait, I wasn't going to say nothing. I was like, no, I'm not going to interrupt. I'm just going to send them some love and be like, hi, it's Miss Ruby, goodbye. I ain't trying to interrupt, but I want to give them some love. And then then I next find myself interacting the whole time till I got to start. I'm like,
Yes.
that show pulls you in. I am not
Yes,
gonna
thank
lie.
you.
And
And you're
then making
welcome.
you
That's
hungry.
what we want.
That's what I'm talking about. And y'all do an amazing
And they
job.
play every message.
Yes.
So
For
it's
sure.
so of course it's 2
Yeah.
hours. And sometimes you guys run after a little bit after the 2
We
hours.
kind of
too,
run
'cause that's-
after. We're just like, please and thank you, cut the messages. And then
So
we're
we're
still
gonna
getting
have
like
to stop now.
texts in the DMs, and we're just like, we know.
So
He's
here
like,
we
gotta
go.
get
love
to
it.
work. He gotta get to work. We gotta
Exactly. The
get to
day must begin. And it's so weird
Yes.
because I'm like, and then you make the time to stop in on Breakfast with the Thomases. Honey, we love you. Absolutely. I said, I was so glad.
For
We always
sure.
let him know, we're not the only morning show. Thank you very much. With a couple. It's
That's
weird because
right.
we started seeing more people doing morning shows. Like afterwards, I couldn't even find a good morning, like a morning couple show. And people were like, oh,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, we are attracting. That's what I like. Now we connecting with couples because it's an energy you really don't
Yes.
get so
Right.
often. You get a bunch of random people coming together and having these great talks, but I want to hear about people who are doing the impossible. You're spending your life together. Oh my God. You decided to connect and stay stuck. Whoa. I said, yeah, baby, it's been a little while and I'm excited. I'm still excited till today. I'm loving seeing how people are now
sure.
talking about their relationship and how they live through, they get through.
Mhm.
It's not easy when you're trusting someone with everything you are. But isn't it great to have someone to do that with? And I'm so
So
glad
good.
y'all
It's
together.
so
I'm
good.
so glad
Like,
glad
you're
that y'all in the
completely
same
you.
space. You have children. Both of you have children, or he has children, you have children. Which one? Or both?
He has children and I have children. He has boys and I have girls.
You
My
got a
girls
blended
already.
family.
The Brady
Yes.
Bunch.
I love it. Oh, you got a blended family. I love it. That's so sweet. And it's
That's
so
We have
sweet.
2
amazing.
boys. I have
That's
2
good.
girls. And yeah, my girls are still in New York, so they decided on
Okay.
they want to let that go, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
Try this. They're gonna do what they want to do till they visit your
For sure.
behind one time and they live on it.
Oh, they have already.
Yeah.
They be like,
They
well,
have
we'll come
already.
back here for summer. We could do this. We come back here and visit. It's
We
like,
was like, we just got to grill. We're grilling. They're like, yes.
see, the fun part about all of this is that the kids get exposure to space. I love that. When young people get exposure to traveling, being in another space, it's even better. That's probably why they chose to be in New York, because now they got a summer house.
Oh, now they got to.
They got a summer
Yeah.
home. Like,
Mhm.
I live in New York, but I summer in Virginia.
Right,
Trust
right.
me, kids get the most out of these relationships. I guarantee
Even
you
if
that.
they're pickable for a week or a weekend, I'm great.
Yeah,
I
pop
was
up.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
you don't
like,
have time, but you have time today. Okay, cool. I booked your flight. Don't miss it,
see
because I'm
you.
not repaying for it.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. You won't be getting my ticket bumped.
Mm-mm.
So, ladies, we are coming to the top of the hour. I want to make sure we give lots and lots of love to those who just have brought their time, put their time into watching this, even in the replay. I'm so excited that we get to share who you are and what you're about. And it's just it's like a nice little energy, and my friend called it a
Yeah.
synergy. It's
Synergy.
definitely a synergy here in this space. We got to do this more. We got to keep it going. I want to
For
see us
sure.
building this more for other women and see that you know you get on your grind and keep it going and do what you got to do. M.SPEC ain't
Right.
no joke. She's here to help you get that brand out. Show
I
what
want to
you
make sure
do.
you're representing you.
Yes, yes. And the season of beautiful brands showing off is coming. It's called the summer.
Yep.
Lots of
Oh
street
yeah.
events. So
Oh
let's get it
yeah.
popping. So with that, I want to say thank you to everybody. My Miss Wanda, Salty Coffee.
Salty coffee. Thank you so much, M.SPEC, for coming and saying yes to the invite. I truly, truly
Thank
appreciate it.
you so
Yes.
I
much.
know I try as much to support everyone on
Yeah.
stereo, but I do listen. I do go back. I do know everyone personally. And, you know, a lot of people often think salty coffee doesn't really say much, but I'm paying attention. Trust
Yes, she
me.
is.
So am I.
Pay
I
attention and
say the
listen.
same thing. I'm like, I don't gotta talk on your show. You're doing a great job. I stay spectacular, everybody. Keep doing your thing. Be who you are.
That's
This is how you
right.
represent yourself. Stay spectacular. You got this.
Yes,
And
yes.
also,
And she really
Blessing.
does. Yes.
and if
As
I
my
That's her
forget,
slogan.
yeah, that's my thing.
Stay
Stay
spectacular.
Asper
spectacular.
says, stay
And I'll
Stay
go back
spectacular.
and get
spectacular.
the replay. And yeah, for sure.
Yes. I love when you leave. I was like, I always if I see you come up, I'll be like waiting for my message. I'm waiting for my message. I feel special. And
I'm
we
like
got
a quick go because I got
yeah, she's in it
so I'm
because
like,
she's
I
working.
appreciate y'all. And
She's
I'm just trying to
working.
whatever. Like,
Baby
I
girl's
gotta
on her
run.
grind, you know. And speaking of on her
Absolutely.
grind, baby girl in the house, we heard you say blessings. Miss Dazzle, you want to give them some love
Right?
and let them know where we getting ready to go? Go ahead, baby girl.
Blessings, good fortune, and may the prophets forever be in your favor.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. That's her slogan.
Shit
She
that.
says, "May the prophets ever be in your favor." I dig that.
For sure.
And have a wonderful night.
We love
Much,
that.
much love, guys. See you next week, Friday, same time. Amazingness every week. Peace and love. Ah.
Thank you.
Thank you.